Hi, this is Jim. Here's your coronavirus metrics update for Thursday, the 23rd of July, 2020. For the fourth consecutive day, we saw viral tests barely make it past the 20,000 mark. They've been vacillating just above or below 20,000 all week, and that had an impact on the volume of cases. We saw lower cases this week than last week until today. We actually saw a high percentage positive today, which brought us over 4,000 cases for the third time in the pandemic, and actually the third time in about 3 weeks. So, a high number of cases today. We actually had about 20% more cases today than last Thursday. So I'm going to guesstimate that we're going to see another high number tomorrow as well. If just to do a little comparison, if testing had been on par with where we'd seen it last week, we would probably have seen another 500 cases a day. So we would probably have been pushing 4,000 new cases all week, or between 3,800 and 4,000 new cases every day all week. But it does seem like it was held back by the volume of testing we've done. Taking a look at the hospitalization data, right now we saw our third consecutive day of hospitalizations, new hospitalizations, over 400. That is consistent with what we've seen and what we've heard from reports in the media. Our active hospitalizations stayed roughly on par, dropped down to where it was on Tuesday. So we've been in the 5,150 to 5,170 range all week for a number of people in the hospital with COVID-19. When we look at the CCU data, and I'll get into the detailed report a little bit, we did see a point decline in the CCU beds in use. So a little improvement there, but probably not where we want to be overall. Checking in on the fatality data, after the 2-day spike we saw, which was attributed to both additional cases and additional deaths now, as well as a backlog of death reports, we fell back down to kind of where we were last week at 25. So that was roughly typical where we saw last week. So don't know where we're going to end the week here because the information's been really spotty. We'll just have to wait and see. But I think the prevailing opinion is this number is going to at least stay the same, if not grow, over the next few days. Let's go ahead and get into the CCU report. Right now we're looking at only 5 hospitals that are above, 5 hospital regions that are above 90%. Athens region came back onto the list after being off yesterday. Columbus region fell off the list. That's region I. So right now we're looking at Athens at 93%. The F region, which is the Macon area, they're at 95%. The East Central region, kind of the area to the east of Macon, which includes Milledgeville, Oconee, that's at 93%. Down in Tifton, we're still seeing 95% CCU usage. And Northwest Metro, we are seeing 95% usage as well in the Kennestone, Douglas, Cobb, Cherokee County areas. Now, I will go ahead and add to that that I saw a report this morning where over 20 hospitals were on some sort of either total diversion status or CCU diversion status because of COVID-19. So that is something to watch out for as well. I think, especially as things ebb and flow, we're going to see that. Saw a report out of Florida today that the doctors are basically saying the only way we're getting CCU beds right now is after people pass away. And hopefully that won't continue to be the case. But being at this 88, 89, 90%, having some places with only having 3 or 4 beds, is really putting pressure on being able to treat people as well as that could be expected. So something we'll definitely want to watch as we continue to go along as well. That's it for today's report. Don't forget you can go on to Reddit and check out the discussion there. I always put a link in the description, so go ahead and join in there, or just leave a comment and we'll see what we can do. Thank you so much for watching. Take it easy. We'll see you tomorrow.